Okay, that's much better. Much, much better. Alright, I got a request. I haven't been paid for it. But, I kind of had a thought. What if Izuku said, fuck it? When did I curse? 20 seconds. Alright. What if Izuku had a quirk? Just not what anyone expected. In this, Izuku's not gonna take shit. At none. We start our story in a doctor's office. The doctor tells Izuku, I'm sorry, it doesn't look like you'll be able to be a hero, kid. In that very moment, the first part of Izuku's heart broke. When he looked up into his mom's eyes, all he saw was what he couldn't do, was what he wouldn't be able to do. He wouldn't be able to inspire others to be as heroic as All Might does. He wouldn't be able to do the same thing that All Might does, rescue people like All Might does with a smile on his face. Why? Because of his quirk. His quirk was just misunderstood. There's no point in wanting to be a hero if society just throws away your goals, your ideals, everything. Izuku's quirk in this is called Latios Magica. You're a wizard, Harry. After that event at the doctor's office, of course, Izuku then goes home with his mom. He asks his mom in the car ride. Well, in the car ride, he's just staring out the window, tears running down his face because he was just told he would never be able to be a hero. You want to know when the second part of Izuku's heart broke? When he got home that day, he asked his mom if he could be a hero. Do you want to know what she said? She told him no. She told him the doctor told him no, so therefore he couldn't be a hero. She failed me like everyone else, Izuku thought. That's not the words I wanted to hear, Izuku thought. I should kill you, Izuku thought. But see, these thoughts weren't the primary thoughts in Izuku's head. They were the voice in the back of his head, his quirk, basically, talking. Our true story, other than Izuku's origin, begins at school. Same as every other story. Except in this one, Izuku's pretty smart. He found out what his quirk was. So, the teacher starts off in his generic way. Class, it's time to see what you all want to be when you graduate middle school. Who am I kidding? You all want to be heroes, don't you? He said as he threw the papers into the air. Just as that happened, the entire class went crazy. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna rescue so many people. Everybody was saying this, except one person. Boy, teach. Don't lump me in with the rest of these fucking losers. Everybody knows who this is. It's obviously Katsuki Bakugo. What's the point of him even being in this story? He's worthless, useless, has nothing good to offer to society. I should kill him where he stands. Ah, Bakugo. You have a mighty strong quirk. And your grades. You're one of the top in class. One of, I mean, not the best, but one of. This comment from the teacher pissed Bakugo off. Oh yeah, teach, who's better than me in this class? Following the teacher's gaze, Bakugo immediately turned around and looked directly at the green-haired child. Not child, but green-haired teen that was sitting behind him, directly behind him. Izuku, you didn't fill out a career application form. Do you not want to go to a UA school like everybody else? Or a hero high school like everybody else? Why would I want to be like everybody else? Izuku asked. This obviously pissed a lot of people off. He thinks he's so cool. He thinks he's better than everyone. We should get him. We should teach him a lesson, they all thought. You are going to see him use 2 specific spells in this. Maybe 3. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. As the bell rings, class is dismissed, and Bakugo immediately trudges over to Izuku. Oi, shitty nerd. What do you think you're doing? You think you're better than everybody else? You think you don't fit society's standards? Izuku looked up, uncovering his eyes. He's had about enough of Katsuki's mouth. So what does he do? He whispers, Silencio. And all of a sudden, Bakugo finds his mouth nearly sewn shut. Or at least that's what it feels like. It feels as if both of his lips are now magnetic, and they're just attracted to each other. They won't allow him to, speak. Finally, some peace and quiet from the loud-mouthed Bakugo. I kinda wish you would just disappear. That's right. Depulso. Just as Izuku says this, Bakugo finds something. It feels as if it's a force that he can't see, something he can't fight. Yank him directly out of the room, basically causing both his arms and legs to go into the air as he's being dragged out by this mysterious force. Izuku then grabs his bag, grabs his book, and he leaves. The title of Izuku's new book, it's not Hero Analysis. Izuku has a book of Latin words. See, his quirk is triggered by a certain phrase spoken in a certain tongue. I know what you all are thinking, and yes, he is a wizard. And I'm going to write down a list of spells that Izuku can do. Because, as the story goes on, he's going to need a bigger arsenal. And that's if I decide to, continue this. We'll see how it does. But Izuku's not taking shit. So, on his walk home, you know what? No. I'm going to do the next part when when I get the spells written down. Therefore, I know what I want him to use, because so far he knows Silentio, which means shut the fuck up, and Depulso, basically an almighty push, you know. But I hope you enjoyed this little preview of, you know, what was requested directly off the dome. You know, hell, if you commission the what if, then I will do it. Be it Naruto, Bleach, it doesn't matter. I will go watch it. Like, I already know Naruto, but Bleach, all that, like, I will go watch, I will read, it doesn't matter. I will do it. I just need money. I want money. Money, money, money. Call me Mr. Krabs. I should change my handle to Mr. Krabs is what if. Nah. But I hope you enjoyed this preview. That last little bit was just me ranting and talking, you know, trying to extend this video as long as possible. I know you all aren't going to stay this long, but if you do, hey, kudos. Much love, much love. This is a preview for you, God, you know. And I hope you enjoyed.